takes some damage. He gets Schaefer down. He's knocked out himself. Absolutely torn to shreds. Can they get in the ring? Product pulls Voxic out the ship. He's pushing back around. He's going to catch him out in the open and he's going to go down.
Playerunknown's Battlegrounds tournaments. Join us every Saturday. Proudly presented by X-Pulse.
X-Pulse X PUBG SEA First Person Duos Tournament. How cool would it be if this was actually the caster's voice? Well, it frickin' is! Welcome in, ladies and gents, for X-PUBG X-Pulse. Today's super match. SEA is on the battlefield, ladies and gents, and they're going to be duking it out in the First Person Duos Tournament. Right about now, a lot of great players have signed up, but there only can remain 2. Who do you think is going to be? Let me know in the chat who your favorite is, who you're rooting for, or perhaps if you think you're better than most of them. And if you do, then don't forget to sign up using portal.xpulse.com. That's the place where you want to go for every single SEA tournament. If something moves in SEA, PUBG, I bet your arse is going to be into X-Pulse indeed. Now, we're about ready to go live with the server for the first match of the day. Of course, it will be a very interesting one that we can't wait to start. So, I'll see you guys in a few minutes. In the meantime, get yourselves cozy in there. ladies and gents, we're about to go down with the hot, fresh action. 3 matches for today, so don't you guys go anywhere when the first one's done, because we got 2 more. Woohoo! And that's what I call myself a good Saturday, ladies and gents. So, without further ado, let's count this one down together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the games commence. Let the battle begin. Man, I love a bit of the old melodrama, don't I? It's no problem at all, my dudes. It's what makes this better. And we will be going live straight into it in just a few seconds. If you guys type "thank Mr. Bluehole" in chat, I think it's gonna work. What do you guys think? All right, you gotta type it fast though. You gotta type it fast. Thank Mr. Bluehole. Go for it. We'll see how this one works out. Hopefully, we'll be starting off soon. And don't worry, we'll be showing the game in all its might and glory in this big screen. How cool is that? It's pretty neat, I think. Yeah. Well, it's normal, but yeah. If you guys thought it's just gonna be in a little window, well, then you're wrong. What can I say? Anyway, here we go. Start the game in DDO, and there's so many players that I can't even count myself. SEA Superstars, the Superstars of tomorrow, of course. Today, we don't really indulge in calling them Superstars, I suppose, at this point in time. But, you know, they're going to get filtered down. They're going to get, I suppose, you know, refreshed, or rather, you know, filtered to a very, very fine grain of only the top, highest quality SEA players. And this is the place where we find out who are tomorrow's superstars in PUBG. It's going to be quite awesome to see what's going to happen there. And we will be going live with the game shortly. In the meantime, just doing a mandatory overview of the map. And we're going to be actually chasing the plane. Ooh, I think we spotted a bit of a metal bird in the sky there. Let's see what that's all about. And here we go. Getting closer to it. What do you guys think? Can we make it before 48 seconds? I think we can. Yeah, we definitely can. Here it is. Big bird in the sky. Whoopee! Come back here, you big thing, you. We're going to be doing quite a sexy, I believe so, bit of an overview here. Looking at the map. Check out this sexy screen. Ooh, you can see the rotating blades, the propellers on each side. How awesome is that? Pretty awesome, if I may say so myself. But yeah, we do have many, many teams today. Palawan Kekua, Siomai plus Rice, Orca, EMP Ranger 2 PUBG, OMG, The Doctors, Last Cart, Cebu Battlegrounds, Professional Toxic, Double Barrel, Kunit Hunter, Team Underpants, PK Tokang, Team Bungo, Rebels of Oranjo, Anak Hilang, Sierra Lima, EATS, Smoke and Aces, Reds Gaming, Street Owl Jarky, Potato Head, Elite Force, Rectum, Mindanao, The Forest Duo, Team and Truth, K2X Lucro, 5050, Senoritos, ER, God Mode Gaming, Team 55, Orange 08, Beliat, Team ILGN, Turn Back Squad, EMP Ranger PUBG, Pussex, Haha. And that's about it. Haha has actually a forehead avatar. Why wouldn't it be a haha avatar? I'm not too sure, but yeah, indeed. That's what it is. And here we go. The game has started. The gong has beat down, and we're going to be looking at where the teams are dropping. Let's see what their preferences are so far in this early start. We would love to see a nice even spread, and thanks to this plane trajectory, we should have one indeed. So we do have a northwest to southeast. So pretty much the entirety of the map will be covered, with the exception of a few extremes, perhaps. You know, Kameshki, Primorsk are not going to be touched by the gamers unless they do decide to take a vehicle and go there. Let's see if someone goes towards Novo and military base, because as everyone knows, that's where the nice things go, where the nice loots are. But yeah, it does look like a couple of teams are going to be making it there. And there seems to be a very, very high concentration of teams in here in Severny. 2 squads on the actual town. Another squad taking the compound here. They're just hoping to find a vehicle on this road, but the chances to find a car here aren't not that high. Oh, there you go. Mal's already dropped down. Actually, no, it's not squads, it's duos. My boo-boo. See, that's what happens when you cast that's what happens when you cast only squads matches. So it will be a high concentration of teams here indeed, and we will be looking forward to see who battles who in this early start. Nobody firing off any weapons just yet. We will be going, as soon as we see something go red, we will be going towards that player. Let's see. Someone has taken some shots here, and I hope the game doesn't crash. No, it didn't. Yay, happy days. MLG Cat 16. Does he have any weapons to work with here? No, he doesn't. So that wasn't a fire. That was a false alarm, dudes. That was a false alarm indeed. I see you guys in chat there. Joseph Germani, Sammy, J. Chris. What's up, guys? Go Nelvin and Mikrasa. Yes, indeed. Caster's golden voice. Thank you, dude. Much appreciated, Joseph. I do my best. What can I say? There's a bit of shots fired here, but it looks like there's only one squad in Gatka, so I don't think, again, it might be a false positive. This team, though, in Mansion, might just be firing towards the jumping house. And I do, if I say so myself, look as if that it does look as if this one player here has timed out. No, he hasn't actually timed out. He somehow made it back into it. Oh, we already see one kill. Let's go into military zone and find out what's going on here, because look at this. Two team members from the same team are very, very close to one another. And it does look like that one another... sorry, that one will be coming in pretty soon. Let's find out where he is. 3 players in the same building. You know what that means? It means that Fajri Buya is going to be looking for revenge for his fallen teammate. Let's see if he's going to be getting that. He has an idea to where his enemies are. He wants to go inside and knock them out and take them down. Or knock them down and take them out? I don't know. You guys tell me what's up. Fajri Buya being very, very ninja-like on the outside there, but I do believe that Lord Easy might have just heard him. Let's have a look-see-po here and see what or where he chooses to go. Fajri hears that door open, so he's got to be peeking it now. And it looks like Lord Easy is not moving at all, and oof! Lord Easy comes out on top. He's going to be getting that handy frag for himself, and that's one of the duos downed. Honey and Lord Easy are going to be very, very pleased with that, but they still have Anga and Kens to work with inside that range. Now, Severny, look at this. I like this from the teams. They're sticking together. They're looting together. And even if this makes you loot a bit slower, if you know that one particular town is riddled with enemies, then it's better to be a bit slower and have a gun and just whatever, level 1 armor and helmet, then separate yourself and follow the risk of getting knocked the crap out. Now, first circle coming in. We do see it's a very, very central one, so most of the teams are going to be very happy with this one indeed. There's not a lot of distance that they need to make into it, those that are on the outside. And it does look like most of them are actually on the outside at this moment in time, so we'll see when they go in here. It does look like Milta still hosts two teams as well. We're going to be looking at that one in just a second. It looks like so far they're trying to avoid each other. I still believe that the Severny battle might be the first one to commence, considering that these two teams are going to be done with these houses. They're going to move in here, and as soon as they move in here and they see the open doors, well, you know what happens then. They will be going for the enemies, for the kills, for the prey. Or will they be the prey? We'll find out pretty soon. In the meantime, what do you guys think about some in-game sounds? I think that would be pretty neat. There they go. Ah, beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff indeed. Now, having a look back at the map here, it does look like we did see some shots being fired on... No, from Zero, but Zero actually didn't fire any shots. Perhaps it was just a bug with the car. Let's look at the Rorschach drop. Let's find out what this contains, because having a look at the map, weirdly enough, nobody is in here, dude. This is absolutely unbelievable. A town like Rorschach, which, okay, it's not the best of town for loot, but you can find some very decent stuff. And you can travel to school, you can travel to the Lego buildings here, perhaps the puzzles, take on your enemies. But yeah, nobody actually came here. So, what do you think? You guys are curious to find... Oh, God. Well, this crate had a bit too much to drink last night. It's okay. It's okay. It just hit that ridge. That's why it booped on the side like that. Oh, speaking of crates, you know what I find interesting? People on the interwebs are making some awesome freaking homemade either plushie toys or lunch boxes, stuff like that, that look like this crate. That is pretty sexy, man. I would definitely buy something like that. You know what I mean? Maybe not a plushie toy. I'm not a big fan of those. But yeah, I would definitely buy a lunch box, for example, that looks like a crate. Maybe turned upside the right side up. Anyway, have a look at the crate here. M20 freaking 4, dude. And some 7.62s to complement itself. And a level 3 helmet. Nice. That padded jacket with beige could come in handy if the late circle, of course, would be one in any open field here. Perhaps in Gatka, perhaps in Zharki. And it's not going to be in Zharki, of course. In Yasnaya's field, this one's a very, very yellowed up kind of dried out kind of haystack kind of field. So yeah, actually a beige jacket would be very good in this circumstance. You would think that. Do you guys, in the meantime, tell me in the chats, do you guys use a bit of camouflage when you're in the game, or do you prefer to just, whatever, dress Banana Man and just go crazy? Let me know, because for me, I still have my Playerunknown's costume, and it's black, so I actually have a black t-shirt as well. I have black pants, or maybe no pants. You wouldn't know, there's no webcam on. But yeah, my in-game avatar does have black pants, everything black, so I can blend in with the surroundings, so I can be a ninja as much as I can. Well, yeah, there you go. Phantom says, hello, not train. I want trainee. Train? Wait, what? This is not... Phantom, this is not CSGO, buddy. What are you talking about? There's no CS train here. Train is gone for the weekend. Oh, there's something that I don't know about. Oh, Train is the other caster. Gotcha. Train is gone for the weekend. This is Boogie. Awesome guy. Thank you, Sammy. You're being way too sweet. Oh, not so awesome to miss this fight. I don't want to miss it. Let's have a look at it and see what's going on here. Well, not too much. It looks like here, Sweatblood, since teammate has been downed, and now Sweatblood will be raising him. It looks like they did well against their enemies. We just barely missed this battle here. It looks like they've downed 2 of their opponents here. That's a very, very good performance out of them. And they're going to be happy going forward, because look at this. The green is already starting to move in. I know it might look a bit yellowy, but that could be because of the Tritanopia setting that I have on. For me, it looks a bit more interesting, you know? I think it changes the reticle as well to something bluish, I think. I can't remember. But yeah, it looks that much better, you know what I mean? All the time, blue, blue, blue. And his voice is like porn to the ears. Sammy, you can say porn in the chat. Don't worry about it. Aw, this is goodie band, Sammy. So nice. Anyway, the circle is going to be restricting, so there is one team here that I'm a bit worried about. They will have to go last through the military zone unless they leave now, and they probably get ahead of their teammates, or sorry, their enemies who are now in the military base. But the military base lads definitely have a vehicle to work up here. So they're going to be, yeah, there you go. We already saw UAZ on the right side there. There she goes. So they're going to be very happy to take that one. Nobody really fighting so far in the game. I feel like this is not accurate. This can't be. Can everyone be so defensive that they avoid each other? Perhaps they're playing the smart game, and I wouldn't blame them. Perhaps they're playing the late game of attrition, of getting the points at the end, because I'm not too sure. Perhaps Sammy can tell us in the chat, how many points exactly do you get as a per frag, rather? Well, we're gonna find out soon here, I guess, with this squad here meeting the others. It looks like Paul and Bruce know exactly where their opponents are. They're going to be taking a bit of a damage there. They're going to be using some bandages to heal up, whilst their enemies are approaching from the northern side. And look at this chance. He's being quite fast in his approach. Not giving them a lot of time. Let's see how this one pans out. Enemies right there on the center of the screen, carrying up in that little cubby. One of them actually went outside, but Chance didn't actually look at him. Oh, will Chance be spotted? I do believe he has been. Yeah, he definitely has been right now. I don't think Chance can spot his enemies, actually. It's like the Daydream guys that almost lost me. Actually, I do it, but I'm sorry, I have no idea what you're talking about. I would love to, but I don't. Anyway, it does look like Bruce and Paul will be making it out there, so there won't be a battle. Smartly, they decide to leave, and they leave behind the cover of these houses so that their enemies don't see them. They're going to be safe in the arms of that compound there. It doesn't look like anybody's actually going there, so there's not much to be spotted, I suppose, in that regard. We're just going to be going forward and seeing if we can find some more action. It does look like Ivor Minion and his teammates are making their way. Oh, they almost made their way towards an enemy squad. Look like they've fully gone. Look at this though. Alpha and Haggy want to go for the drop. What does it contain? Let's find out with a pop of the hit. Pop. Rip. I mean, not rip, but yeah, it's definitely been looted. There is an M24 here, so, well, I don't think the Alpha is going to be too upset if He picks up the M24. Yeah, there you go. He's got to be very chuffed with that. Who went there? Who stole the package? I'm not too sure who did that, but we do see a battle from school towards the puzzle buildings. And it'll be interesting to see how they do it. It does look here like the puzzle guys have been knocked out. So they're going to have to use some first aids. Yeah, there you go. First aid being used by Zlimcho teammate. Fuji 3000. Not only just Fuji, but 3000 at that. And look at this, some shots being fired from school. Let's see if they connect. No, Byboss is just, just firing it off in the distance there, not connecting his shots there. It's a bit of a long-range battle, so I don't really blame him for not touching onto his enemies. There we go. Let's have a look-see and see what goes down here. More action than map. Stop looking at the map. Okay, guys. Okay, I hear you. I hear you. Don't worry about it. We'll be trying to find some action. The problem is, if you stick to one squad and you don't look at the map, you don't get to see where the battles happen. So if you pop up the map here and you see some red in it, then you definitely want to go and see what's going down there. You know what I mean? Nothing happening just yet, though. So we'll be sticking to this squad. But I normally look at the map because nothing else is happening. I know you guys don't want to watch a looting simulator. So I just want to bring you something a bit more interesting. I want to let you guys see the tactics. You know what I mean? So yeah, there you go. Oh, J. Chris, don't worry about it. Those are very welcome, much welcome feedback. But the thing is, we're all together in this one. We're a community, and that game sound is super loud. Let me just turn that off a bit, perhaps like this. Yeah, I think that one would be working a bit better. Yeah, that should do it fine. Now, let me know if it's a bit better now. With that shot being fired, still loud? Okay. Turn it off a bit more. I'm just being honest. Yes, you are. Yes, you are, Phantoms. Don't worry about it. You can bring in your feedback. Actually, you were the nice one to bring the feedback. Woo! That sound is filling my ears with joy. But yeah, don't worry about it, guys. Let me know in a nice way, of course, what you guys want to see or where you guys want to watch action from. Perhaps you have a favorite team here, so it would be better to watch that one. If you spam the chat, then I'm going to be looking at it. So be active in there, but be nice. All right. Now let's turn down that military vesting, and let's watch. See, this is what happens. This is exactly what happens. We look at one squad all the time. We look at action, and we miss out on all the other dudes who are fighting it off. It doesn't look like the squads in there will be having too much of a battle here. But it does look like a lot of squads will be heading towards the school area. You know what? Let's watch Koro in the meantime. Lord Easy. No, we're not watching them. There we go. So there's currently 3 teams in puzzles and another one in school. Let's have a look-see poo here. Oh, a bit of an overview. So one team here, another one here, and then one more team here. And it looks like the team from the westernmost bank of school are firing at their enemies. Or sorry, into puzzle buildings are firing at their enemies in school. Oh, let's see what goes down. Can Fuji spot his enemies? Oh, nice shots connecting with the Mini 14. I do believe that was a headshot there. Let's see, his enemy Byboss actually has not a lot of life left. So yes, that was a headshot coming in from Fuji. Beautiful, beautiful stuff indeed. Good job. Good job, my dude. But because they're in the middle of the circle, because they don't have to move in, I don't believe that they're going to be going for any kind of aggressive peaks anymore. They don't need to do that. No, it doesn't appear like Bruce has spotted himself some enemies here. He does know now where they're coming from. Going to be trying to fire off his UMP there, not connecting the shots just yet. So there will be a revive incoming as Bruce might just go for the heals. But oh no, he's going a bit aggressive there. Will he go over? Yes, his enemy hears him and it's going to be taking shots. And it's going to be Luvios that gets the kill. And now we'll be rezzing his teammate. So that will end that. In the meantime, it looks like Chiffin will be spraying down some shots against an enemy UAZ. I don't know if they're going to be capturing too much on that one because the UAZ seems to be on safety now. Oh, no, it's not. Once again, it's out in the open. Whew, that is quite dangerous. However, Kenza will return to get Anga to try and res him. And Mikras and his teammate already have spotted that down teammate. But that teammate is behind safety. Their enemy is behind safety. Oh, nice shot connecting there with his opponent. But Nelvin won't get the frag or the down at that. And now they're the ones that have to move because the guys, the compounds there that we were showing just previously were taking fire on them. So yeah, that happened. One more player knocked out once again into school. I do believe that's the second time he's been knocked out, but that's going to be a very long, drawn battle. Not something that you'd see very, very fast happening there. I do see some action on the mini map there, and I do see some shots being fired from here, but I don't think that's where the action is happening from. No, but it's here actually. There we go, spotted. Breach into the house coming in from Bleed Green and his teammates. And while their enemies go for... Oh, this is not CSGO, mate. That smoke is definitely not going to stop the molly. But nice try. Nice. Very, very nice indeed. Battle list. Oh, there was a battle. Oh, this must be the new thing. It doesn't show anyone, though. Oh, I get you, fandoms. That's fantastic. Thank you for the tip, mate. I did not even know about this. I had absolutely no idea. I'll be honest with you. That is going to be very handy in the future. Now, can Virgil and Gepeng Guteng hold alive? They can, of course, do the window jump if they're very good at that. It doesn't look like their enemies are taking any kind of a breach approach. Nobody going in just yet. That need won't be connecting with anyone. It's in the lobby, and those two guys are in the safety of a room. I'm not too sure what their enemies are doing, but it doesn't look like they're going to be challenging too much. It looks like they're rather making their way out. Now, there you go. Battle list. You were correct, my dude. There is something happening here. Driving, that is. You lied to me, fandoms. How dare you? Yep, nothing else in the meantime. Honeymadou actually taking some shots here with his teammate. And I want to find out who they're taking shots against. Can it be that one compound at the yellows? Perhaps it is. Oh, look at this one. They have another enemy squad in the open. But these fields have so many nooks and crannies that Canopus and his teammate won't have a hard time hiding. And my question is, are they running into someone else here? I do see a player down, however, somewhere else on the map. I want to have a look at that. Yep, there is a player down. It looks like that breach did occur in the end. It does look like Gepeng has lost his teammate. Well, his teammate got knocked out. He's not completely lost. But look at this. Bled Green has low HP. So Clarence goes in for a kill, but no. Hey, surprise, surprise. Gepeng gets him from the backside there. Is the communication good enough to tell him where they are? No, it's definitely not. And Gepeng fires off plenty of shots just to make sure that his enemies die. Oh, look at this one. Actually, team's trying to make it towards the puzzle buildings. And whilst I don't like this early game, I can't say I judge that choice too much. But yeah, there you go. Ixcara will be losing his teammate. And now heading into the puzzle buildings here, he'll know that his enemies are close. Second circle, we'll see them safe though. Another battle happening on a different compound here. We're going to be looking forward to seeing what's going down. Now, some confusions with the shots there. The M4 did not do that great against level 3 armor and helmet. And here comes the running gun. No. Team Antwerp is going to be very, very happy there. They got an AWM to work with here. So, Hacky is the one that dropped that one. AWM, you can bet yourself it's going to be taken. Possibly the level 3 helmet. Doesn't really matter how much HP you have on that one. You'd still want it on your noggin. As opposed to a new level 2 helmet. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, well, maybe you should watch a bit more Shroud. I don't know. Now, having a look-see here, it doesn't look like things will be going off anytime soon here. However, as I say that, Bunny Homan spots Emperang here. I don't think they're going to be going for that fight. Especially considering they don't have the doors to work with. So yeah. It's not going to be a battle, but you know where it will be a battle once again into school. These teams are taking it so nice and handy that there's nothing much to show. Anyway, Mikros and his teammate are trying to make it in the safety of the circle, and they're getting shot from somewhere. They don't know exactly where. Now they do. So they're going to be the ones taking shots. Ooh, those actually connect beautifully there. Kenzo is taking a heck of a lot of damage. Nice job, Mikros. Talking about tomorrow's superstars, I think we spotted one of them. Very good work by Microster, but he cannot get the down on his enemy. Can his teammate? Well, actually, let's look at Micros because I like the way this guy goes. Oof, very sexy stuff indeed. They've lost contact with their enemies. They don't know exactly where they are. And the circle, well, just barely coming into them. So they will make their way inside here. Spotting another enemy squad into the compounds. Well, now they better move a little bit here because they're just a bit out in the open. There is a lot of potential for squads to come in and take them down. And, well, let's see if this is what they choose to do. Yeah, they're getting in the UAZ. And they're getting the crap out of there. But enemies are already firing at them there. As you can see, a Kar 98 shot from Gepeng. Not connecting too much though. Just a bit of a shot on the car, so that is okay. Holy smokes, Mikros, where did you learn to drive? Plenty of fights will be happening now though. As you can see, there are a lot of teams who will try to make their way into the safety of the next circle. And they're going to have to meet each other. There's no other choice but to meet each other here. Dirty Lord. How's he smoke to work with here? He's going to be deploying that smoke to try and get himself safe. But look at this one. Actually, there's a backstab coming in. I do believe that is Jetter, rather. They might just be coming in for the frag, so you would rather see Groot get the frag fast. And oh, nice down. Nice down indeed. But here come a bit of a spice up to this battle here. Oh, Groot has not spotted his enemy there. I think he thought Noski was his teammate. And, well, that ended up with him getting down and dirty. However, Cat will be coming in for the refag. You can bet yourself on it. Let's see if he will have that handy. Whiffing a few shots there. Noisky will spot him. And now we'll be holding the cover. Oof. Some more shots connect, actually. I'm not too sure if Noisky knows exactly where his enemy is. Let's find out. Noisky out in the open and, well, not a lot of shots connecting at him and they need to make their way inside the blue. This is a very dangerous place to be in right now. As you can see on the HP bar, the damage is nothing to be joking about. Anyway, let's see the end of the battle here. It will be coming out good for Noski. But look at this. We were saying that nobody came to Rajat. Well, a lot of people came into the puzzle buildings here. And it looks like a lot of teams are getting downed as well. More shots coming in towards Aberhindia from the north side here from Emperor Diaz. And he will be taking the frag. Foz and can't do anything but watch his teammate die. Now, let's see if anybody else is engaging in combat here. It does look like it indeed. Shiffin in the safety of the zone. Their enemies are not. They're very nice and handy. Just on the edge here by the tower next to the gas station. Let's see if they can connect any good shots here. I'd love to have that sound with players getting downed. You know what I mean? Oh, you can do it, buddy. You can do it, Chiffonier. Come on, give it one more try. You gotta try. No? Okay. Another squad is under heavy damage here, it seems like here. One player downed and the other one taken very, very low. And so far, it doesn't look like anybody's going to be peeking them. So they're going to be safe in that cover. Let's go back to Schiffer here. Nice shots connecting with the Mini 14. I guess that one low enemy just behind that was. And whilst the knockout does occur, it does occur somewhere else on the map. Let's see Schiffer making his way forward here. Switching to the M16 and smartly so. Close range battle. Perhaps burst fire mode on. Fire indeed coming forward, and it doesn't look like they're going to be connecting, but the UAZ catches on fire, and that's going to be the end of that squad there. Schiffer and Rear coming in with K2 White as well. Beautiful, beautiful work from K2 White, actually. So there you go. That's going to be that. Sweat, Blood Scent, and Emperor look to have been in a battle here. on the Lego buildings just east of Rajak. It looks like their enemies are pretty close to them. So you can bet that they're going to be watching that angle there. Team Entrov has the AWM, as we've said. They picked it up from the dead body of their enemy. Let's see if they can find themselves any handy frags here. Hanna Stuski does spot them. He's got a nice silenced M16. Beautiful stuff. But his enemies are now in safety. So I don't think he's going to be going in for the hunt anytime soon. He's in the safety of the blue, whilst his enemies are as well. So he's just going to try and find some more handy frags for himself. Swaps to the M16. He only needs to connect one shot. Can he do it? Oh, just one shot, mate. Ah, you can indeed. Hanatsuki knocks out K2 White at just the right moment in time, but his teammate is going to be there. However, there's not going to be a res happening. As you can see here, Jeffrey does not have time, and the chunks taken from the circle are huge. Oof, the damage is absolutely insane. So he's just going to try and make it. Can he do it? Can he get to the safety of the next circle there? Oh, he barely just. He's alive. He's alive and kicking. Can he stay that way? That's my question. In the meantime, though, Hanatsuki, the aggressor of that one south-sided teammate, has been taken out by Arthur Crosby, so that's going to be handy enough. This is going to be quite a battle. Let's see what Sixto do with his own. He spotted an enemy here. It's going to be going in for the shots, but Sixto can't connect too much. So, well, he's going to be down to himself. And, yeah, the next circle will be one that sees a lot of teams trying to come into the safety of it. A lot of teams will have to travel. Just one squad currently in. That one squad, you can bet yourself that they're going to try their best to hold on to that tower that they have. Shots being fired from here. Mini 14 silenced, but Luvius doesn't have a lot of health to work with here. His enemies know this, so they're trying to make a run for it, for the safety of the next circle here. Ooh, and here we go. Bidding the open there. Luvius gets the shot against Killa. Yeah, Killa will be downed, and, well, Luvius has a good idea now where his other enemy is. And yeah, there we go. A headshot with the Mini 14. Dual headshot. Beautiful stuff. That's one squad wiped. But as Luvius tries to make his way inside the next circle, he's going to be getting fired upon himself by a completely different squad. And now getting back into it. Look at this. Just a sliver of health left on him. And he will be staying alive. But now he needs to make his way inside the blue. He cannot afford to take even one shot or one hint of a damage. And that he does. Arthur, now, as the last teammate from his own team, is going to try to secure his way inside the safety of the circle now. There's not a lot of teams left. Just 3 of them. Arthur by himself. Can he make his way inside the blue? Oh, no, he can't. It's going to be Sweet Blood Scent that takes him down. But Sweet Blood Scent and his teammate are now in the open. They know exactly where their enemies are. And, well, you can bet yourself that they're not going to have an easy entrance in that tower. Bunny Homan takes some shots. Emperor has been knocked out by Chris, mind you, so this is a 1v2, effectively. But now Bunny Homan and his teammate need to make it into the safety of the next circle here. Let's see if Sweat Blood Scent can find the side flank here. He's in the safety of the circle. He needs not move. His enemies are the ones that need to move, but Sweat Blood Scent tries to go for a bit of a cheeky side flank, and I don't think he's been spotted. No, he hasn't. Coming in from the top angle here, he might get a decent chance at this one. Does not know that his enemies actually went out. Now he's going to be spotting one of them. He's going to be taking shots against that one teammate, or sorry, that one enemy, but the shots don't connect. Can the shots connect here? Yes, they can. 1v1 task, and Sweat Blood Scent knows exactly where his enemy is. Jumps up and down, and oh, Chris Enod comes in with the GG. Chris Enod, Bunny Homan are the ones that take the first match of the evening. Good job. Oh, sorry, of the day. I don't know what time it is, actually. Let me know what time it is in the general SEA area. Am I being dumb? Is it the same? No, it's not. Yeah, let me know what time it is there. But we can say GG indeed to Chris Enod and Bunny Homan. We still have 2 matches left, though, guys. So don't you guys go anywhere. We're going to be coming right back into them after this quick break. Nice. Mind you, it's now going to be 30 minutes until the server starts. Let's have a look-see go here. Looks like most of the teams are making their way in here. Or starting to make their way in here, rather. Only 12 actually players. Not 13. But yes, there you go. Handily enough, they are making their way inside the circle. Beautiful. B-E-A, beautiful. boys and girls, we're about to go live into the second match of the day. If y'all are ready, let's count this one together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Woo! Maybe. Yeah, it's gotta be working just fine. Well, we have to give it a minute. We'll see how this one goes down. Goes down. There we go. Starting game. That's the thing we want to see. Woo! Click it a few times just for good luck. Okay? There we go. And we already know what the plane's gonna look like. Nice. So it's gonna be an east to west drop. As you can guys tell by the location of this plane rather. Jeez, I just woke up. My words are definitely not with me. That's okay. I know you guys are enduring and nice. Alright. Let's have ourselves a look-see-poo here. Let's see how this one's gonna go down. Nice. Let's have a look at the map. There we go. Here she comes in all its beauty and glory. Beautiful big bird in the sky there. Very nice. It's very nice indeed. Now, last game we saw a lot of teams go to the same places, right? Severny had a high concentration of people. Rossock had nobody. We saw plenty of people into Milta as well. Perhaps this game they've learned from their previous mistakes and they're going to be separating themselves a little bit there. Perhaps, maybe. I hope so. No? Okay. We'll see. We shall see. We shall find out. Pretty soon, actually. And when I say pretty soon, I mean Nio Lego. No? Okay. Yes, we are afoot. The game has started and we will be bringing it to you. East to west once again. That's going to be the pattern of the plane. Straight up east to west. So the northern big island is going to be covered beautifully. If you want to go to the military base, you're going to need a vehicle for that. But of course there are vehicles to be gathered from the Legos. Perhaps you can go on this road, find some vehicles. Close to Milta you might find something on this road here. There's plenty of places to go. Let's see where players choose to drop though in the meantime here. There will be a few going to the new town of Kameshki. And I don't blame them. There are vehicles usually spawning on this road. So a motorcycle, perhaps a buggy. You can get something handy from here. They're going to have to parachute early though for that place to... for them to reach that place rather. Just one team going towards Milta Power. And this team is going to be happy as they cross from Big Milta to Small Milta. They'll definitely have enough loot for 2 people. Nobody going to prison. And it does look like a very lonely, lonesome person has made his way into the mansion. I don't know where his teammate is. Cannot see him on the map. So perhaps he had to start alone. Now mansion, mind you, grants some really nice loot. It'll be good to see if he can actually do something with this loot. I do believe that his enemies definitely know that he's around here somewhere. They saw him parachute close by. So Fonzan, he's making a bit of noise where he is right now. He doesn't know where his enemies are exactly. But now he spots them. He will be going for the shots. And you can bet yourself that they're going to group up together and go together. No, they're not going together. They're going one by one. And that's exactly what Fonzan wanted. So now he can go upstairs and res a little bit there. But he's already on the hunt. Or sorry, on the chase. Or sorry, being chased rather. Oh, it can't be an easy task for this gentleman here. trying to make his way out. He doesn't even have heals. Oh, now he gets a second chance at life, as a res will be happening here. I'm not too sure what I would like to see from him, to be honest. He's low on HP, right? So he cannot afford to go anywhere too fast. But now he is going indeed there, and he will be taken down. Good shot by Fuji 3000 with that shoddy pump action doing his job. And there goes the first frag of the match. Some more action happening here in Pochinki. It does look like Anga is now left alone after a bit of a battle, but so is Seth, if I may say so myself, or perhaps Seth's teammate coming in here. Well, let's find out. Nope, it's definitely not Seth's teammate. Now, having a look at the circle here, northwest area, including Zharki, out of all the places in the world. And this one is included indeed. Shooting range sees some action happening here as Chicken Sopa spots his enemy, and well, so does his teammate. So they're going to be making their way inside here. Chicken Sopa's going in for the flank, and he does connect the shots. Both frags granted now, and they're going to be taking that loot down for themselves. Oh, why shouldn't they? They've earned it. Any other high concentration? Just like Rorschach, this game we'll see some a lot of action here. Let's try and go in and see what's going down. Some flank happening here from Zero's teammate. Jeans Gaming is making his way to his enemies. He has spotted them, but he only has a Tommy gun and a micro Uzi to work with. So far from the perfect loot that he would have wanted, but they have to go in for the frags. They have to try something here. Let's see, Ravis and Paul are the ones in the opposite side, and it does look like they want to engage. They will be going in a bit aggressive here. Let's see if they can find their frags, because there's another squad on the southern side of Rorschach that hasn't spotted them yet. Ravis trying to be all sneaky beaky like. The HP on his enemy is very, very decent, so this is not going to be an easy task. James Gaming spotted. Zero still has that element of surprise. So as Ravis and his teammate go towards Jeans Gaming, who has been knocked out, here comes Zero from the back angle there, trying to spray down, but the micro Uzi doesn't have enough bullets, so Ravis turns to the shotgun, jumping shot, and there he goes. Beautiful frags indeed, double for him, and that's going to be the end of their enemy's bot. Paul, Bruce and Paul are already making their way. They're going to try and scour their own enemies there as they are healing now. They don't have much to work with here. Again, shotguns and a micro Uzi. Far from ideal. And if they give enough time to Ravis to heal up, well, Ravis is going to definitely be a happy camper. Ravis is actually walking out in the open here. And he gets spotted. No, yes, he does. Just barely last second, Paul sees him. Oh, they get a second chance at life. There must have been some first aid kits somewhere in there, and I do believe that we'll see Ravis heal up as soon as possible. He needs to. Yep, there you go. He's using a first aid kit now. So he will have that. But no, he's actually bandaging up. They don't have a first aid. And from the position that they've taken in this house, it looks like they know that some enemies could be close. So Schizo's going to be holding off to that angle there. He's looking the correct way, but he's not looking exactly where he should be. I do believe that his enemies might just spot him soon. They seem to be beaking in and out. Can Paul see something? Getting closer now. It does look like Paul and his own want to make some sort of right-hand flank. They might have made just about enough noise here. Mind you, the loot for the lads inside the house for Schizo and Ravis isn't that great either. They didn't have that much on their enemies, but they do have AK, which, close range, is an absolute monster. So there you go, Ravis and Schizo now in position, separated, ready for the crossfire. Paul slowly making his way with Bruce. Haven't been heard yet. It doesn't look like Schizo or Ravis are looking at their direction. Let's see what they choose to do. They just got to be flying in here. Ravis is not going to be too bothered with that, but Ravas and Schizo now have the perfect confirmation that enemies are approaching them. Paul has been spotted. So Bruce tries to go in through the opposite side, but Schizo's going to have the upper hand on his teammate. So Paul gets knocked out. In the meantime, it's going to be Bruce hoping to get a bit with the double barrel shotgun. Not going to happen. Schizo brings him down. Beautiful work out of Schizo, and that will net them yet another win. Beautiful, beautiful work. Something happening over into Severny. Let's have a look, Sipu, if we're not too late for this battle here. It does look like Luvius still has his teammate alive, but Ryaj is very, very low on HP. So will Luvius go for the res? Yes, he will, but that need's going to be storming in there. Is it cooked? Is my only question. Is it cooked? That need failed. That nail failed miserably. The revive managed to occur. And Luvius now is going to be the one that gets knocked out. Riaj knows exactly where his enemy is, and Riaj goes in for that double. Beautiful work. Great execution. And there you go. Both teams are going to be getting, well, not what they've hoped for, but one of them will stay alive with one member at least. So that is good indeed. Sweat Bloodsend looked to have made a frag for himself as well. And we can actually swap over for some George Bowl action. Does look like two vehicles from the same team are making their way on the north side of George Bowl, and well, actually they're going to safety. There's nobody going to be in that site there, and if they choose to stop, well, they're going to be very happy. It looks like the last that went to Milta Power also have a vehicle to work with. You know what? Let's go switch to them, because they might just make their way close enough to Lipovka, and that is nowhere near what they should do. Ooh, have they spotted the UAZ? No, they haven't. K2 White would have looked that direction otherwise. So they're just going to be behind, or sorry, in front of their enemies. That is good. Some shots here into Georgia Ball. Let's see exactly what's going down. It looks like Kila's going to make his way to his teammate, Firestorm. Firestorm. 09 nonetheless. And, well, there's not much to be chanced in here. Very, very even spread here, with the exception of this one squad in Rashaku also came in here. Now Ravis is now alone. And well, pretty much everyone is outside of the blue. Do they have a vehicle to work with here? Yes, they do have at least a buggy that they could put to good use. They could put that one to good use indeed. My mistake, actually. They are in the safety of the circle. It's the first one, so it's quite large. I was confused by the fact that it's very, very extreme northwest. But yes, it does include Rajak. It includes Pachinki as well. So, yeah, there's not going to be too much fighting going on, with the exception of the south side here. As you can see, there's plenty of squads coming in here. If they don't avoid each other, then there's going to be a bloodbath down there. And we're going to find out what's going to go down pretty soon. Looks like Haki might have some action coming his way. Let's watch. Yeah, they know exactly that there's someone in those compounds, or was in those compounds. Rather, seeing the doors open. Have they spotted doors being opened now? I don't think so. So they're going to detract their sight from that place. And well, they're not wise to do that. Looks like these two teams might just avoid each other. Unless they do look over the field. As you can see, someone's running out in the open there. If Power Plus would just look to his right. If he would only look. But he doesn't. And well, there's that. There's another battle happening here in the meantime, though. Let's watch this one. Oof. Team Entrov with the Kobe. Beautiful stuff. Motley has been taken down. And they're going to have a very, very handy loot from their enemies. Nice. That's what you get for being daring. Second circle, including Jerky. How cool is that? We never see that. This little town here never gets anything, any chance at some action. This time it does indeed. So we will be seeing that happening. Nice. Beautiful stuff. A lot of vehicles being used here, and I like this. I do like this indeed, if I can say so myself. A bit out in the open there for the Dacia to be left in, but it doesn't seem to be bothering Malo too much. They do have enemies coming in from the north side, but they're not going to be coming into them. So they can easily avoid this battle or take a few shots if they want to. And looks like take a few shots they will. Scaring their enemies away. It looked like for a second that their enemies are going to be stopping by for just a moment. But alas, it wasn't meant to happen. Rigbone took some shots behind with the SKS there. Didn't find too much. In the meantime though, the Vida did lose one of his teammates here. There is a battle happening here indeed. It looks like EMP is going to be the first one knocked out. But he will knock out one of his enemies there. Or will he? Yes, he will indeed. Davida coming in with the good frags there. And now there's one more player to be taken care of there. And that player is out in the open there now behind the crate box. So Davida can't do too much. If he would only have a nade at this moment in time, he would possibly do something with it. Peaks coming in here from his enemy, and Davida's knocked out low, so Sweet Bloodsend gets the sweet, sweet frag himself, and we'll see his teammate rezzed as well. There's nobody that close to them that could challenge them. Perhaps there is one team out in the open. No, it doesn't look like it. Looks like they're going to be just fine for the moment. They're getting rezzed, getting some decent crate drop. We missed it. Oh, no, we didn't miss it. It's a Groza. Woo! Let's see that one, man. That one's a sweet, sweet one to watch indeed. Anything else on the map? No, not really. Not really nobody having a fight. So we'll just watch Sweet Blood get that sweet, sweet Groza for himself. Nice. Another frag happening for Hanatsuki. Indeed, it looks like they came out victorious in this battle here, but there's one more member coming in towards them. Actually, there's one more squad heading towards them. Will they go for this fight? That is my question. Melvin, being careful, has to scout out all the angles that he can be taken down. But there's nobody on that side. There is one team on the opposite side of that little bit of a crest, and they seem to be making their way towards them as well. So Nova might think that this angle is clear, but Sweat Bloodsend is going towards that angle. Anga, in the meantime, and his own teammate. Oh, well, they're going to be caught between a rock and a hard place here now. They're on the cliff side here. Will they go for the house? Trying to bait a few shots there. Anga is actually alone, if I can say so myself. Yes, he is. His teammate got knocked out. Vermilion, in the meantime, finding some handy frags, but there you go. That battle is over in a second. We didn't even get a chance to watch that. It looks like Andy's going to be making his way out of there. Very, very safely so. No battle happening just yet. Oh, there is. There is indeed. One player knocked out in these little houses where they stopped by, and there's so much action going on the outside. Let's have a look at what's going down there. Oh, I lost my mouse. No, I haven't. There it is. PUBG spec mode. Getting used to it. Getting there. We're getting there. Devs are hard at work. Don't worry, guys. Yeah, looks like this battle died down, but there still is danger for Malo and his own from this little tower. Can they spot someone through those windows? Not just yet. For us with the X-ray, of course, it looks like that one member is visible, but he's behind cover. players taking damage outside of the blue, and they're going to make their way inside there. Yes, they do have a boat to work with, so that's got to be handy enough. Third circle still in Jarky. Fantastic stuff indeed. Arthur trying to shoot a little bit there towards what looks to be a moving boat on the outside of the blue. Can he make it? No, he can't. Not connecting anything just yet there, but that drop. Ooh, that drop. Has it been taken? That is my question. Looks like Nelvin and his own are making their way towards this little house. Where Alvin, I believe, or I think that name was, avoided the battle with the Dacia. But now that motorcycle coming down, this is reason enough for Elvin to take some shots, and shots he will take indeed. But this is the perfect time for their enemies to go in against them. And there you go, that frag has been taken. Nelvin has been outed by Hanatsuki. Hanatsuki! Sugoi desu ne. There you go. McGrath will have to move out. He can't even afford to go in for the refrags. But he's on the outside of the circle. He's going to have to make his way from a different angle. Somewhere else on the map, Sweatblood is wrecking house. This guy is getting so many... How many kills is Sweatblood? 3 kills for this game. And I believe he had many more for the previous one as well. He's just raking up them points, man. Absolutely putting those scalps up for visibility. There's one player in that UAZ. What? Am I seeing things right? No, he's behind the hill. Cannot be. Let's watch, actually. Oh, there is one player, but he's been downed. He's been taken out. It's just the body of him. Okay, never mind. There's that. Now, these two teams are still busy fighting each other, and it looks like Serizawa and his own are going to be coming out on top. And they do have a Dacia to work with her. That yellow Dacia is going to be coming in handy. So some quick loot. And then they're going to try to make their way out of this one. Not that damaging so far. Not that damaging indeed. Let's see how this squad's faring up. Somewhere else on the map looks to be on the northern side. By the rocks close to Jarky. Shots taken right now. Looks like your Mamazov has spotted his enemies, and he's got to be going for the frags. But now he's in the open himself, and there is one more aggressor that he needs to be careful of. And that aggressor is taking his teammate down. Well, missing shots. Trying to take him down. Not this time. Your mama's so fat is in a very, very hard spot. So he's going to try his best to knock out his enemies with some nades, but those nades don't connect. Now... M14 action, rather. No shots connecting. Mechad used. What? Okay, then. I'm so fat, not taking any chances. Okay. I can understand why. His enemy, at least on his left, has been taken out. So now the only thing he has to worry about is that one squad. In what certainly sounded to be a pan shot. Couldn't have been. Oh, nice headshot there. Oh, and there you go. One player knocked out. The other player actually peeking in. That's an aggressive move, but Mama has to reload. So he will be coming out. Actually, what is going on there? Oh, he gets both of the frags. Limchio didn't actually go for the res of his own teammate there, and that hurt so much. Next circle up is going to be covering a bit of a Sharky there as well with the open fields. But some players taking damage here, it looks like. And yeah, there is a battle happening here towards this house. This squad's still alive. Hanatsuki and his teammate smartly chose this house, and looks like they're coming out on top nicely so. Very, very nicely so. So we can move in, see if there's someone else. It looks like Ravis is outside of the blue, and ooh, I don't favor his chances. He seems to have a bandage working on him because I don't see boosters. He might just make it out in time, but then again, he's got 28 seconds left, and then he has to keep on going to the next one. Not good at all. Sweatblood sent in the meantime, spots one of his enemies there. Ooh, takes a car 98 hike. He wants to go for the headshot, and he actually gets the frag himself. Nice, beautiful action. And now they're going to be very, very handy in the middle of the circle. Very happy with that one, I would bet you. Somewhere else here. Another bit of an action going down. While Mallow takes care of his enemies there and will res his own teammate, but they will have some action coming in from that boring guy going in very, very fast towards the edge of those little rocks. Can he spot his enemies in time? He knows that there's a battle going on here, or at least a battle that just ended. He heard the shots coming in here, so he needs to be that much more careful. Looks like Sarazawa knocked out one of the enemies there. And oh, Mallow coming in with a headshot SKS. Beautiful work at him. Not a lot of teams left alive in this late circle here. It does look like there's another bit of a battle going on to the northern side of the compounds there. And it's going to be Hacky and Dialpha that come out on top there with the duo frags. And wait, hang on a second. What are you doing? What are you doing? You can't hold on like that, buddy. This is not how the game works. Please, get yourself sorted. Big time battles happening there on the northeast side. Many squads grouped up in the same position now. They have time to work with here. And it does look like they won't move. They won't budge. Mama Zofat hears a lot of shots happening on that side of the ridge here, so he might be smart to go in for the aggressive push. But it's going to be Para plus Frenzy that gets himself a nice handy frag sight with Barabbas. Or Babus, rather. There you go, Babus is the one. And I don't know if I like Babus's position. Is he not a bit in the open here for Mama So Fat? Oh, just barely into cover. Just barely, so it does look like it. Now we're going to be watching Sweatbloods and an Emperor as they are in the safety of this one here. Perhaps they'll stay alive for long enough here. Teams trying to cover the blue, or sorry, play the blue. Oh, Mama So Fat took out a bit of shot there. Let's see what's going down here. In the meantime, though, it's going to be Sweatbloods, and that actually doesn't get the frag. His teammate does. So they are happily enough in the safety of the next circle, making sure that their enemies are nowhere near them. And oh, they're going to be quite happy for that one. Nobody firing shots just yet, but MLG Cat knows that there is an enemy to his south. So they're going to be going in for the hunt. And well, they don't have the scopes for it. And with 7 seconds left, they just want to make their way inside the next circle. Looks like their enemy is prone anyway, so nothing got to be happening there. Sweatbloods then gets tagged down himself by Car 98, but he fires back. And then it looks like they've spotted an enemy squad, and now that enemy squad has to move in on him. So you can bet yourself that Sweatbloods and his teammate are going to be going aggressive for the Fragarinos. They know that their enemies are out in the open, so they go for the kill. One player knocked out. The other one trying to make his way inside. They're both on the outside here, and Power Plus Frenzy taking in a lot of damage from the blue as soon as he makes his way out on the outside there. Woo, he's going to be taken out himself. So Emperor and his own teammate trying to make their way inside there. I don't think Power Frenzy has it. Oh, he does. He does get a first aid kit just in time, but Emperor might just spot him soon. They're not looking at him. Oh, he might just get a second chance at life here. Emperor does not look the right way. Now he spots his enemy there. It's going to be going in for this shot. This should be an easy kill, and that's exactly what it is. Now, on the north side of this circle, it looks like there's more action afoot. Can Mark rest his teammate? No. Yeah. Well, nope. No, he can't. The Alpha comes in with the frag. And they've got some time to work with here. Or sorry, the Alpha rather has some time to work with here. So he's going to heal as fast as he can and make his way into the safety of the next one here. Sweatblood sent with that Groza and a Car 98 lethal combination. Can they win this one? There's my question. Looks like they have very, very high chances to do that. Look at this one. 4 and 5 kills. Fantastic effort out of them. 1, 2, 3, 4 teams left. Only 2 of them have a full duo. The other ones, or are in full duo. The other ones just one players. Single players, rather. And it might just be that MLG Cat spots his enemy on the south side here. Oof! They're so close to one another. Look at this. MLG Cat has no idea that there's someone prone in the grass here. May he spot him? Yes, he does. And he's going to be getting that handy frag. People thinning down. But with those shots being fired, their position has been given away. So look at the mini-map here. Everyone is looking at them. Pretty much everyone is looking at them. The Alpha tried to pull off a shot there, while MLG Cat tries to make his way inside the circle with his teammate. They've made it. They are in the safety of it. Let's see if Sweat Bloodsin can find any handy frags in the meantime here. They're on the outside of the blue. They need to move in. And they do have the next circle as well. But what they don't know is that there's a cheeky frag coming in, or sorry, flank coming in from the Alpha. But the Alpha will be taken out by Emperor Death, so it's just a 2v2 now. Just a 2v2, and it does look like Sweet Bloodscent and his teammate have the next circle. They could be playing this little bit of a ridge south of this road. Oh, it'd be interesting to see what goes down here. 2v2, 45 seconds left. Their enemy's nowhere close to the next circle. They're gonna have to move they're gonna have to make their way in. And Sweat Bloodscent spots his enemy. Doesn't get the knock. Doesn't get the headshot. Woo! Doesn't get a second try either. He's gonna be going for a third one, but that's not gonna happen. And look at this one. Emperor Dices actually has a sight angle. He hears one of his enemies there, and while they're busy with Sweat Bloodscent, Emperor Dices moves in, makes sure that he gets one frag now, so it's a 1v2 situation. There's not a lot of time left. 12 seconds. And that timer is counting down indeed. I don't favor the chances of MLG Cat. Can he make this one happen? Take some shots there. Sweat Bloodscent has been taken low, but he needs to make his way still. The circle is restraining him. He cannot stay on the outside for too long. He's getting shot himself now, and that's going to be GG for Emperor Dices and Sweat Bloodscent, who take the second match indeed. Fantastic effort. Look at this. 8 frags for Emperor Dices. You can't say that they haven't earned their victory. They have. And at that, it was a beautiful one. So, don't you guys go anywhere. We're going to be coming back for the final match of the day for XPUBG. Fantastic, fantastic matches so far. And the second one, especially, beautiful stuff. And don't you worry, guys, it's going to say 30 minutes, but it's not really 30 minutes, more like 10. So don't go anywhere. We're going to be starting the last one here in just a few. Alright, boys and girls, it looks like the servers, the official servers from Battlegrounds are having some difficulties. So that timer might indeed be true, or perhaps it won't, or perhaps it even will take longer than that. Just keep the stream open, and you know, when you're going to hear me speak, then you'll know that the servers are back up. Hopefully it's going to be super quick. Oh no, never mind, they're back up already. Well, thank Mr. Bluehole. They were very handy with that. Okay, we're going to be making this server now, and we're going to be starting it pretty soon. So don't go anywhere. Action live underway. And the servers are down again. Oh man, RIP GT. RIP GT indeed. We're going to be trying to make the servers as soon as they go up, but you know, as usual, keep an eye on Twitter and on the Play Battlegrounds account. They're usually the ones that let you know when the servers are back up. And once they are, you can make sure that we're going to be starting. Nice. Okay, boys and girls. It looks like we won't have a second chance here for the third match, but that is okay. I can only understand the situation considering, if you look at the Steam charts, PU Battlegrounds. Battlegrounds? What's a Battleground? PU Battlegrounds is currently the highest played game in all of Steam, and that's you know, to say something, of course. Even considering that it's played more than CS:GO, than Dota 2, than any other esports title out there. With that, and considering that the game has only been released for a few months, I think it's quite exceptional that they can manage to have the servers up most of the time here. And yeah, that's about it. That's how I see the situation. If they would be down much more often, then I could say I could be griefing or anything like that. But in the current circumstance, most of the time they're up, so it's not that big of a deal, I suppose. Of course, it can be an inconvenience when it comes to competitive gaming, such as this time. But unfortunate as it is, we will have to calculate the scores based on the two matches there. So the two matches will still be calculated, and the winners will be declared after calculating the scores, and they will be posted by our admins, by the Xpulse admins and XPUBG admins on the website. So thank you once again for joining me tonight. I am yours, Papa Boogie. If you want to give me a follow on Twitter, I'm just going to leave my Twitter handle right there in the chat. You're going to see it well, you're going to see it now, but you're going to hear me in 3 minutes, so you can scroll up and see where my Twitter handle is. I appreciate your follows, and also I appreciate all the support that you guys have given and how patient you are in there in the chat. That was also appreciated. And also thank you to, I can't remember who it was. Let me try and scroll up, see here. Phantom something, perhaps? That gave me the tip for L as a battle list. That was very handy. That was very handy indeed. So yeah, thank you for that one. Don't forget that you can send your feedback. Feel free to send your feedback towards the stream, towards the tournament, to our admins there in chat or in Discord. And that's going to be about it for Papa Boogie. I'm going to be signing off now, but looking forward to seeing you again the next time there. And yeah, have yourselves a fantastic weekend, my dudes. Bye-bye-bye.
Takes some damage, he gets Schaefer down, he's knocked out himself, absolutely torn to shreds. Can they get in the ring? Product pulls Voxic out the ship, he's pushing back around, he's going to catch him out in the open and he's going to go down.
Playerunknown's Battlegrounds tournaments. Join us every Saturday. Proudly presented by Xpulse.